Hello everybody, John Abella from hikeladder.com. It's a crisp, little wet morning here in the redwoods of Northern California. I am out on a hike with the 2018 Palante Packs V2 backpack, and this is going to be a initial look at this particular backpack. This is a backpack that someone sent to me. I am very grateful to them for sending this to me, and just wanted to do a look at this backpack. Now, if you haven't already seen it, Jupiter Hikes has done an amazing look at the V2 backpack. I'll link to his video down in the description part of this video. You should absolutely go check it out. He does an amazing job really looking at some of the features and details and insights into the V2. I'm not going to try to duplicate what he did, yet still at the same time keep it in line with what I do with a initial look video, which, if you're not familiar with my initial look videos, they are me taking 10 to 15 minutes of time to look at the features of a backpack. Sometimes I go into a lot of detail on specific things, and sometimes I just don't. I try my best to keep my opinions out of it. Sometimes I fail to do so, but I try. So let's go ahead and take a look at the V2, which is a 2018 release from Palante Packs. Okay, so for the shoulder straps, they only offer J-style straps, and these are pretty much as true of a J-style strap as you can get. They are rather wide at the top and get pretty narrow down at the bottom. I think for most long distance hikers that's going to be really good. That's a typical pattern that works good for most people. They have a single pocket with stretchy mesh on it. There's a little piece of hardware here to tighten up the top. Standard webbing on the bottom connected to what I call V-wings, which are right here. That makes it so that the nylon strap doesn't connect to the bag of the body of the bag, thereby reducing stress points right there. It does have a load lifter, and it is going in this direction instead of the typical this direction. And Jupiter Hikes actually pointed that out, and I was like, oh, that's actually pretty dang sweet. When he first showed it, I was like, huh, kind of weird. But you know, now that I've had a chance to use it, it's brilliant, because you can just, you just put your hand right in there and pick it right up. You know, kind of cool. I like it. All right, so that's it on the front side, or the back, whatever you prefer to call it, of the V2. Okay, so on the left shoulder side of the backpack is a bungee cord with a hook on it. Think a mitten hook, but not, because this particular hook actually has the ability to tighten up. There's just, you pinch it and then you pull it. Cool little piece of hardware that allows you to tighten the strap up. There's not one on the right shoulder side. So if you do use a trekking pole or carry a umbrella, it'll have to be on your left shoulder side. Now, in regards to the size of the pockets are pretty good. I have a bag of chips in there, and the umbrella, my ditty bag, and that's it for that side. So the identical pocket is on the other side. I just happen to have some cashew nuts and a Justin's honey peanut butter to give you an idea of how deep it is. It's completely buried on that side, and if I pull it forward, it is still completely covered by the side pocket. So good size side pockets. So the only product branding on the backpack is right here, and it just has Palante on it. And that is the only branding that I've been able to find anywhere, which is pretty dang nice. So Palante Packs has gone with a different type of, I don't know what to call this. I don't know if this is mesh or stretch fabric or what, but whatever this is pretty dang cool. The one thing that you might not be used to is being able to see what's inside, you know, because you can't see through this. But other than that, it seems to be pretty dang sweet. And I'm guessing it's tough as hell, whatever it is. So I just have my ground sheet and my Thermarest NeoAir large inside of there. And that's all I got back there. And that was a pretty tight fit. I don't know if it's going to stretch over time. You'll have to wait to see what some of the other hikers are saying about it. Again, this is not my backpack, so I won't be putting any kind of big mileages on this to be able to find out. Alrighty, so let's talk about one of the features that really makes a Palante pack special. And that is, of course, the bottom pocket. Palante Packs introduced the bottom pocket to the cottage industry world of backpacks. I have loved them since the original Simple, since it came out and I had a chance to get one. I love this bottom pocket. You know, I can't reach back and grab a water bottle pocket out of any backpack. Any backpack that I've ever owned, I haven't been able to. But this bottom pocket, for whatever reason, I can just reach right down and grab my water bottle out and take a swig and then just shove it right back in. So I love this bottom pocket. So kudos to John and Andrew for introducing this to the cottage industry backpacks. Now, they've definitely made some changes since the Simple and the Cuban Simple. And you got to use both those backpacks and really enjoyed the Cuban. And then there was a third one that had DX fabric. And I really wanted to get that one, but I was out on the trail when it was released and just couldn't get it. And it was sold out by the time I got back. So I didn't get to try the bottom pocket on the DX Palante packs, but I have on the Simple and the Simple Cuban. And I like the changes that they've made to this one on the V2. They've made it a little bit deeper, a little bit wider. They've added some kind of stiffener in here. I don't know if it was just a matter of folding fabric over or if they stuck something in there, you know, like pack makers, not pack makers, but tent makers used to use like milk cartons for their Apex vents. So I'm not sure what they did to stiffen that up, but they definitely stiffened it up and you know, made it so that it's better, and I like that. I have a 700 milliliter water bottle with a Sawyer filter on top, and it fits in there just fine. It hasn't fallen out at all, hasn't even thought about falling out, so that's really good. I got some Cheetos in there, or is that what those are? Yeah, Cheetos, and just what's supposed to be down here, you know, trash and some protein bars, and that's what I carry down there. And yeah, so I like what they've done with the new iteration of this bottom pocket. Really nice. All right, so the V2 is a roll top closure. It does have a over the top strap. I don't think you would be able to get a bare canister. Yeah, there's no way you'd get a bare canister on top. It has a snap on top, well, a snap buckle, and 2 buttons. No Velcro. Okay, so there you can see the collar fully extended. I had it rolled down. It is a decent sized collar, not a huge one, which is nice. The V2 is listed at about 40 liters. So I don't know if that means with the collar up or down. I don't know if that means it's 38 liters or 39 or 40 liters. They just say about 40 liters. So I can't give you any specifics on that. Alrighty folks, here is the backpack turned inside out. I know a lot of people are waiting for this part. I just want to say highly impressed with the design of this backpack. The quality of what they've done is incrementally, drastically better than the V1 or the Simple and the Cuban. Production on this is, I just want to say, stellar. One of the cleanest produced backpacks I've ever seen. Alrighty folks, this has been an initial look at the 2018 Palante Packs V2. I would rank this up there in the very top of the backpacks that I've used in the last 5 years. Exceptional quality. Huge props to them for really picking up their game on that. That pretty much says it all. If you're looking for a 35 to 40 liter backpack and are willing to drop the money for some high quality fabric and a stellar production backpack, definitely check out this V2 from Palante Packs. Thanks everybody.